If you're a man over 50, you've probably noticed that certain things don't quite feel or function the way they used to. Maybe you've experienced reduced sensitivity, slower recovery, or a lack of firmness that doesn't respond like it once did. These changes are incredibly common, but they're not inevitable. What I'm about to share isn't about enhancement pills or quick fixes, it's about something much more natural, practical, and effective: restoring and protecting tissue health using specific natural oils. When used properly, these oils can support blood flow, improve sensitivity, and even help sustain firmness over time. I'm Dr. Rena Malik Carter, and after more than 10 years specializing in men's urology and tissue health, I've seen firsthand how the right lubrication strategy can make the difference between ongoing irritation and lasting performance, between diminished response and renewed pleasure. To understand why this approach matters, let's talk about what happens as you age. After 50, your body's natural production of oils drops dramatically. The sebaceous glands that once kept your skin supple and naturally lubricated are now producing less than half of what they did in your younger years. This means that the delicate skin in intimate areas becomes more vulnerable. Without enough natural moisture, friction during activity can lead to tiny micro tears and irritation that often go unnoticed in the moment but accumulate over time. Each instance of dryness or abrasion slightly reduces sensitivity and elasticity. Over months and years, this can lead to lasting numbness, discomfort, or decreased pleasure. Another key factor is the change in your connective tissues. Collagen and elastin, two vital proteins responsible for keeping your skin firm and elastic, are produced at lower levels as you age. The result is thinner, more fragile skin that doesn't bounce back as quickly from stress or pressure. What used to heal overnight can now take days or even weeks to recover. Repeated friction without adequate lubrication can weaken tissue resilience, accelerate sensitivity loss, and contribute to inflammation that affects both comfort and performance. Blood flow also plays a central role in this equation. The inner lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium, gradually loses some of its ability to dilate efficiently with age. That means less oxygen and nutrient delivery to the tissue, which directly impacts how well you can maintain firmness. What's fascinating is that certain natural oils, when applied to the skin, can improve local circulation and help those tiny vessels function more effectively. This local boost in blood flow can translate into better tissue response and longer-lasting firmness. Sensitivity decline isn't purely a matter of age, it's also a result of accumulated wear and tear. Over the years, friction, dryness, and the use of harsh chemical-based lubricants can damage or desensitize nerve endings. Many men assume their reduced sensitivity is simply part of aging, but in truth, it's often due to preventable micro-damage. The good news is that natural oils, especially those rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids, can help repair and restore that delicate network of nerve tissue, gradually improving sensation and comfort. Now, let's discuss why natural oils outperform most commercial lubricants for long-term tissue health. Many store-bought lubes contain synthetic ingredients like glycerin, parabens, and artificial preservatives. These are designed for temporary slickness, not for nourishing or protecting skin. Repeated exposure can actually dry out tissues or cause irritation over time. Natural oils, in contrast, provide both immediate glide and long-term benefits. They contain bioactive nutrients, vitamin E, omega fatty acids, and antioxidants that not only make movement smoother but also feed the skin, reduce inflammation, and enhance elasticity. Unlike water-based products that sit on the surface and evaporate, oils penetrate gently into the upper layers of the skin, maintaining hydration and protecting against friction-related damage. Let's start with one of the most effective and versatile oils, coconut oil. Virgin unrefined coconut oil has long been valued for its unique combination of healing and protective properties. It contains lauric acid, caprylic acid, and natural vitamin E, all of which are beneficial for maintaining healthy, resilient skin. Lauric acid in particular provides powerful antimicrobial protection. It helps prevent bacterial and fungal issues that can occur in warm or moist environments, an important advantage for men prone to irritation, especially those who are uncircumcised. It acts like a gentle barrier, supporting a healthy balance of natural flora while keeping harmful microorganisms away. Beyond its antimicrobial effects, coconut oil may also support local circulation. The medium-chain triglycerides it contains are easily absorbed through the skin and can stimulate better blood flow in the area. Many men who switch to coconut oil report that it helps them maintain firmness for longer, and although the mechanism isn't fully studied, the practical results speak for themselves. The vitamin E component plays a role in tissue repair, helping restore elasticity and even reversing some of the dryness or thinning that occurs with age. With consistent use, men often notice smoother, more supple skin and greater comfort during activity. Some even experience a gradual return of sensitivity after a few weeks of regular application. When using coconut oil, it's best to warm it between your palms before applying. This helps it spread evenly and feel more natural on contact. Because coconut oil solidifies at cooler temperatures, it melts almost instantly at body temperature, providing an ideal level of smoothness without becoming too runny. A teaspoon is usually enough to start with, but you can add more as needed. One thing to note, coconut oil is comedogenic, meaning it can clog pores. So if you tend to get ingrown hairs or irritation in areas with hair, focus the oil only on smooth skin and avoid applying it directly to hair-bearing regions. For men dealing primarily with reduced sensitivity or nerve dullness, sweet almond oil is another excellent choice. It's lighter than coconut oil, absorbs more quickly, and contains nutrients that specifically support nerve health and tissue recovery. Sweet almond oil is rich in vitamin E, but also packed with B vitamins, particularly riboflavin and niacin, which are crucial for nerve function and cellular repair. These nutrients help restore damaged nerve endings, gradually reviving sensation and responsiveness. Many men describe it as nutrition for their nerve endings. Additionally, almond oil contains omega-3 fatty acids that help reduce subtle inflammation, allowing nerves and blood vessels to perform better. When inflammation is reduced, circulation improves, and tissue function follows. Sweet almond oil has what I like to call the just right texture. It's not as heavy as coconut oil nor as thin as grapeseed oil. It provides excellent glide without feeling greasy or sticky. It doesn't evaporate too quickly, so it's especially suitable for longer sessions. For those with sensitive or reactive skin, almond oil is generally well tolerated, though anyone with a nut allergy should avoid it. If you're unsure, a small patch test on the inner arm is always recommended before genital use. Like coconut oil, a teaspoon is usually sufficient. Since it remains liquid at room temperature, it's also convenient for quick or spontaneous use. Grapeseed oil is another natural option worth considering, especially for men who prefer something light and smooth. It's one of the most easily absorbed oils, making it perfect for those who dislike any lingering oily feel. Despite its lightness, it's loaded with compounds that support vascular function. Grapeseed oil is rich in proanthocyanidins, antioxidants known for strengthening blood vessel walls and improving microcirculation. Better blood flow translates into stronger and longer-lasting firmness, as well as enhanced sensitivity. It also contains linoleic acid and vitamin E, both of which strengthen the skin barrier and lock in moisture, helping to maintain flexibility and prevent irritation. Over time, men who regularly use grapeseed oil often notice smoother, more resilient skin with less dryness or friction sensitivity. One of the unique features of grapeseed oil is its ability to help balance the skin's natural oil production. For men who find that their intimate areas sometimes feel too dry and other times too oily, grapeseed oil can gently regulate moisture levels. It provides just enough hydration to prevent irritation without leaving a residue. The consistency is silky and smooth, giving excellent glide without that greasy sensation some thicker oils create. Because it absorbs quickly, it may need to be reapplied during longer sessions, but many men find that its lightness makes it especially comfortable for everyday use. Keep a small bottle on hand if you anticipate needing more throughout the experience. Now let's talk about one of the most remarkable natural lubricants available: jojoba oil. Technically, jojoba oil is not a true oil, but a wax ester, and that difference is part of what makes it so valuable. Its structure closely mimics human sebum, the natural oil your body produces to keep skin hydrated and protected. Because of this similarity, the skin readily accepts and absorbs jojoba oil, making it one of the best choices for supporting long-term tissue health. When applied consistently, jojoba helps regulate your skin's own oil production. For men whose bodies have slowed down sebum production, which happens naturally with age, jojoba fills in the gap by supplementing what's missing. For those whose skin still produces oil in some areas, jojoba can actually signal the body to moderate production, creating an overall balance. Jojoba oil is rich in vitamin E and a full complex of B vitamins that nurture both skin cells and nerve endings. It also contains trace minerals like zinc and copper, which are critical for tissue repair and sensitivity maintenance. Regular use can lead to skin that feels not only more comfortable, but also more responsive. Many men describe the sensation as smoother, healthier, and subtly more alive. One of the reasons jojoba stands out from other oils is its stability. It doesn't go rancid easily, so you can keep a bottle bedside for months without worrying about about spoilage. It's also extremely gentle, rarely causing allergic reactions, which makes it ideal for men with easily irritated or sensitive skin. Because it doesn't dry out or turn sticky, it's well suited for longer sessions, maintaining comfort and glide with minimal reapplication. For those seeking a premium option, argan oil is in a class of its own. Though more expensive than other choices, its nutrient profile and rejuvenating effects can make it a worthwhile investment. Argan oil is loaded with vitamin E, squalene, and ferulic acid, three compounds known to enhance skin elasticity, moisture retention, and vascular function. Squalene, in particular, mimics natural skin oils and improves flexibility, helping older or thinning skin regain suppleness. Ferulic acid has been shown to improve the responsiveness of blood vessels, potentially supporting better firmness and endurance. When applied regularly, argan oil helps the skin retain moisture, making it feel thicker and more resilient. It also soothes inflammation and supports healing, which is especially valuable for men who experience irritation or discomfort after intimacy. The texture of argan oil feels luxurious, light enough to absorb well, yet rich enough to provide lasting lubrication. Many men describe it as having the perfect balance between nourishment and slickness. Because of its potency, a small amount goes a long way. If you're committed to maintaining optimal tissue health and are comfortable investing a bit more, argan oil is an outstanding choice. Just make sure you purchase pure, organic, cold-pressed argan oil rather than a diluted blend, as only the pure form contains the full concentration of beneficial compounds. At this point, it's important to clarify that you don't need to use all these oils. In fact, sticking with one or two that suit your specific needs is best. If your primary concern is general lubrication and protection, start with coconut oil. If sensitivity or nerve dullness is the issue, almond oil might serve you best. For circulation and firmness, grapeseed oil is ideal. For overall tissue balance and long-term resilience, jojoba stands out. And for advanced rejuvenation, argan oil is the top choice. What matters most is consistency, using the right oil regularly enough for the body to absorb its nutrients and rebuild healthy tissue from within. When applying any oil, timing is key. Allow the oil to absorb for at least 5 to 10 minutes before beginning any activity. This brief waiting period gives your skin time to take in the beneficial compounds so they can start working beneath the surface, improving blood flow and softening tissue. Warm the oil slightly in your hands before use. This not only enhances comfort, but also helps it spread more evenly. Use enough to achieve a smooth glide, typically half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, but avoid overdoing it. Too much oil can reduce tactile feedback, while too little increases friction. It's better to start small and add more gradually if needed. For longer sessions, remember that natural oils, unlike synthetic lubricants, are absorbed gradually by the skin. This means you may need to reapply every 20 to 30 minutes to maintain ideal slickness. Keep a small bottle within easy reach for quick touch-ups. If your goal is to restore sensitivity, you can combine sweet almond oil with a small amount of pure vitamin E oil. Piercing a vitamin E capsule and mixing it into the almond oil can provide intensive nourishment for nerve endings, supporting faster recovery of sensation. For those who want to take it a step further, combining jojoba and argan oils creates what I often call the premium blend. Together, they offer the best of both worlds. Jojoba's sebum-like absorption and balancing effect with argan's regenerative and hydrating properties. This duo not only enhances comfort during use, but also contributes to long-term tissue health and vitality when applied regularly. If used consistently over several weeks, men often notice better skin tone, improved elasticity, and an overall sense of restored responsiveness. Some men like to experiment with adding essential oils to their base blend for extra effects, and while this can be beneficial, it requires caution. Essential oils are extremely concentrated and can cause irritation if used incorrectly. Peppermint oil, for example, can increase circulation and create a mild tingling sensation, while lavender oil promotes relaxation and has a calming aroma. However, never use more than a single drop of essential oil per tablespoon of carrier oil, and always test on less sensitive skin first. If you notice any discomfort or redness, discontinue use immediately. Before incorporating any oil into intimate care, it's crucial to perform a simple patch test. Apply a small amount to your inner forearm and wait 24 hours to see if there's any reaction. Even natural ingredients can cause irritation in some individuals, especially in more sensitive areas. If your skin tolerates the oil well, you can proceed with confidence. When using oils for partnered activity, keep in mind that oil-based lubricants can weaken latex condoms, making them unsafe for use together. If protection is needed, switch to polyurethane or polyisoprene condoms, which are compatible with oil-based products, or use a water-based alternative instead. Maintaining good hygiene is equally important. Always wash before and after use with a mild, non-drying cleanser, and ensure that no residue remains trapped under the foreskin or in skin folds, as trapped oil can occasionally lead to irritation. Store your oils in a cool, dark place, tightly sealed to preserve freshness. Natural oils can go rancid if exposed to heat, light, or air for too long, which not only reduces their benefits, but can also irritate the skin. If an oil develops an unpleasant odor, changes color, or thickens, discard it and replace it with a fresh bottle. When you start using natural oils consistently, the benefits begin to build up gradually. Within a couple of weeks, you may notice that your skin feels smoother, more hydrated, and less prone to irritation. Over time, the deeper benefits start to show. The vitamins and fatty acids found in these oils help nourish the underlying tissue, improving flexibility, circulation, and sensitivity. As tissue health improves, the difference becomes tangible: less discomfort, more responsiveness, and often a noticeable improvement in firmness and recovery. Think of it like caring for your skin and circulation the same way you might care for your heart or muscles. It's an ongoing investment that pays dividends as you age. Circulation improvement is one of the most valuable effects. The antioxidants and natural compounds in oils like grapeseed, argan, and even coconut oil encourage better blood flow, which means the tissue receives more oxygen and nutrients. Over time, this helps support stronger, more sustained firmness and faster recovery between sessions. Many men who adopt a regular oil routine report that their response improves not only in duration but also in quality, describing a stronger sense of connection and control. When your blood vessels function better and your tissues stay healthy, everything else tends to follow naturally. Another major advantage of this kind of care is protection against future damage. Every time you engage in activity without proper lubrication, the delicate skin is exposed to microscopic friction injuries. These don't necessarily hurt, but they add up over time, causing loss of elasticity and diminished sensitivity. By using the right oil regularly, you create a thin protective layer that prevents those micro tears and keeps the tissue supple. This preservation of sensitivity is critical as you move into your 50s, 60s, and beyond. It's not just about performance. It's about keeping your body comfortable and functional for years to come. Some men also notice benefits beyond the immediate purpose. Regular oil use can help with dryness or irritation from clothing, minor chafing, and even discomfort caused by age-related thinning of the skin. Because these oils are rich in nutrients that support repair, they can aid in general skin recovery. A few men dealing with early signs of Peyronie's disease, where the tissue becomes less flexible, have even reported that consistent use of circulation-supporting oils like grapeseed and argan helped improve comfort and reduce tightness, though this should always be discussed with a healthcare professional. The key to success with this approach is commitment and observation. Choose one oil to start with based on your main concern, whether that's sensitivity, dryness, or firmness, and use it consistently for at least 30 days. Apply it 5 to 10 minutes before activity so your skin can begin absorbing its nutrients. Use enough to maintain a smooth glide, but not so much that you lose sensation. During this month, pay attention to how your body responds. Notice changes in comfort, recovery time, and sensitivity. Keep brief notes if it helps you track progress. Most men begin noticing positive differences within 2 weeks, with full improvements developing over a month or two of regular care. After a few weeks, once your skin has adapted and healed, you can experiment with different oils or combinations. Some men find that coconut oil gives the best immediate comfort, while almond oil brings back sensitivity, or that grapeseed oil supports better firmness. You can also mix oils to create a personalized formula, such as combining jojoba and argan for a perfect balance of hydration and longevity. The goal is not to find a miracle blend overnight, but to discover what your body responds to best and use it as part of your self-care routine. It's important to remember that using natural oils isn't just about pleasure or performance. It's about maintaining long-term health. Your intimate skin is delicate and deserves the same level of care you'd give to any other vital part of your body. As natural oil production slows and collagen levels drop with age, giving your skin the nutrients it needs externally becomes essential. This isn't vanity, it's smart preventive care. By taking a few minutes to apply a nourishing oil regularly, you can avoid many of the problems that men face later in life: loss of sensitivity, dryness, irritation, and reduced function. Finally, let's talk about mindset. Too often, men treat intimate health as something separate from overall wellness, only paying attention when something goes wrong. But the truth is, your tissue health, circulation, and nerve responsiveness are all part of your broader physical vitality. The same things that keep your heart strong and your skin youthful. Consistent care, good nutrition, and proper hydration also support intimate function. Using natural oils is simply another way of taking care of yourself. It's a quiet, intentional act of maintenance and respect for your body. When you approach this with consistency and awareness, you may find that the results go beyond the physical. Improved sensitivity and comfort often lead to greater confidence, reduced anxiety, and a deeper sense of connection, whether with a partner or yourself. This kind of self-care reinforces a positive feedback loop. Healthier tissue leads to better performance, which in turn enhances confidence and motivation to continue caring for your body. Over time, this becomes more than just a practice. It becomes a lifestyle of awareness and vitality. In the end, the message is simple but powerful. Proper lubrication is not a luxury or an afterthought. It's a form of preventive health care. As a man over 50, your body deserves attention and respect. The natural oils we've discussed, coconut, sweet almond, grapeseed, jojoba, and argan, are more than lubricants. They are tools for restoration and protection, offering your skin, nerves, and blood vessels the nourishment they need to stay healthy. Whether your goal is to maintain firmness, restore sensitivity, or simply feel more comfortable, these natural oils can help you achieve it safely and effectively. Treat this as an ongoing investment in your well-being. A few drops of the right oil, used with care and consistency, can make a world of difference, not just in performance, but in how you feel every day. You'll be taking an active role in maintaining your health, supporting your body's natural processes, and reclaiming a sense of vitality that doesn't fade with age. Remember, it's not about chasing youth. It's about keeping your body healthy, functional, and responsive for as long as you live. When you care for your tissue health the way you care for your heart, your muscles, or your mind, the results speak for themselves. This small daily ritual of nourishment and care could be one of the most powerful habits you ever develop for lifelong vitality and confidence.